We're live. Go.
What's up, everybody? This is the Joe and Joe Show. It's our first live episode. This is Joe Rotunda, assistant matchmaker for main events. Jolene Mazzone, head matchmaker for main events, and former NABF matchmaker of the year. Behind the scenes, we have Anthony Haynes, our millennial producer. Alexis Swolivan, our creative director. That is it. And today we are doing a contest. A lot of you subscribed and jumped in. Towards the end, we're going to spin a wheel, and the winner's going to receive a signed glove by Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev.
And we didn't bring it here? Where is that, Anthony?
No, it's right here.
Oh, so we show proof that we
This
do
is
have
proof.
it.
There you go.
There's the proof.
That is it.
There's the proof.
That is it.
Thank you.
All right. Fuck the world. We're going to talk about the world and what's going on. Let's just jump to Jarrell Miller. This is the coolest thing going on in the sport.
Yes. All right. So, Jarrell Miller popped. It's a twofold thing. Jarrell Miller popped. Then you seen last night, his video?
Yep. He did
Okay.
it.
What did you think right off the bat?
I said to myself, fuck, this guy's awesome. I hope he stays around forever.
You're an asshole. But you know what I thought first thing? This guy learned 2 new fucking words for the day. Litigation and due diligence.
Yeah.
Because if you watch that video, he says it 9,000 fucking times. And he's talking about that something that he ingested was tainted.
Possibly.
What was it? That's what I'm curious. I can't wait for that to come out because that's going to be a shit show in itself.
And he's like doing his own investigation. Dude, just come clean, man. We think we know what happened. We think you fucked up again.
Again.
But it is what it is. Do you think they'll ban him for life?
No.
No? I don't think so either.
Nah, I don't think they'll ban him for life. I think that it'll be a steep banning, but I don't think for life at all. At all.
Yeah, he'll probably get a big
But
fight,
he is all right. Let me go back to this because since I'm so fucking good at this, I knew about Jarrell Miller back. I don't even know what year that was when he fought Joey DeWaco.
NBC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at signing Jarrell Miller. I put him in a fight, undercard fight on NBC, off TV. And he fought Joey DeWaco and got his first draw. And I remember when he was supposed to walk to the ring, he didn't want to walk to the ring.
Interesting.
And Brian Adams coming and was like, Mazzone, this guy ain't walking. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I went in the back, did my usual screaming, whatever. He finally walked. But it told me right there that this guy is a little off.
Right.
Look, anybody who goes in the ring and fights, I can't call people cowards.
No, yeah.
Because they all go through the ropes. I'm not going to go that far, but he's just, something's a little off there.
I don't really understand.
I think it's confidence.
And that's where it is. I don't understand the lack of confidence because that's what I think it is too. The guy fought at an elite level in kickboxing for a long time. Fought Mirko Krokop, all these studs. And other than the DeWaco draw,
all right, throwing out fucking kicks.
Well, I know my shit. And then other than the Joey DeWaco draw, he's had very little trouble getting through the opposition thus far. But
it's a confidence issue.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand though, because he's been walking through everyone. What fight? Maybe the DeWaco fight stuck with him, and he was like, "All right, get me to GNC." Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand where the lack of confidence comes from. The guy's 500 pounds solid.
It's these guys are the only ones fighting. They're by themselves. Like, yeah, he was getting through it, but was he getting through it mentally saying, I'm on the sauce?
Yeah. And no, at this point, he might not even know how to move forward without the juice.
Well, I think also at this point he needs to pull a Lance Armstrong and just come clean.
Yeah, just because did he ever come clean in the first?
No, the first one, no, I don't think he ever came, or maybe, no, he did. I'm sorry, he did.
He? Oh, he did.
But he did it like in a basement and was like on his phone, like, guys, I'm really sorry. Like,
yeah,
it was just
right.
It wasn't done very well, but whatever.
It's just a shame. The guy had the lottery ticket and he didn't cash it with Joshua. And then he did having the opportunity to come back and fight on ESPN
and sign with Top Right, like
that's another lottery ticket, and he didn't fucking cash it. He fucked up again.
What is that analogy? Lottery ticket, cash it. Did you think about that last night?
No, it's what I fucking do.
All
right. All right, fights. Did you watch Top Rank? Have you been watching Top Rank?
Yes,
the ESPN?
I have. And it's fights, so I'm happy.
Right.
But I'm not interested in per se the fights. Like I was interested in the one last night with Fredrickson and Saucedo
right.
to see, because Fredrickson, there was a lot of people high on him.
Yeah.
Like that he was the real deal. So I seen him fight on undercards, like when he was with Rock Nation.
Right.
And I think he was on like a Kovalev Ward undercard. And he was decent, but he couldn't do nothing last night.
Did you think maybe it was that shot he took in the first round? He got rocked.
Oh, yeah. It definitely, I don't know, or it's just lack of experience.
Right.
You know, all these guys fighting soft touches coming up doesn't do nothing for them when they get in the big fight.
Credit to Fredrickson he did find a way to turn the fight around to an extent.
Yes.
Credit
agreed.
to him, because Saucedo was coming full force, super aggressive, strong, ripping him with the body shots.
Yeah, but you seen what Fredrickson going into that fight. There was no game plan going in.
Taking the top one.
You're such a punk. Who takes the top one? You got to go for the middle.
Hey, that's an illegal play. You can't take the top one.
Hey, buddy, go back to sleep.
Excuse me, we have a referee here.
I'm very serious.
But props to Fredrickson, but he really was never in the fight. What about the Vargas Salvador Breseno?
The problem is the fights all blend. The Vargas, it was a beatdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a beatdown.
Breseno
didn't do anything.
And what about Vargas' father just being like, let me go take a stroll in the casino?
So for people that don't know, last night, I think that's how you say it, Josu Vargas fought Salvador Breseno. Vargas won, but prior to the fight, Vargas' father broke the bubble rule for COVID-19. He went onto the casino floor. He got popped, busted. I don't know why he was there, how he got busted. But so Vargas was super emotional going into the fight.
Yeah, but Vargas, I don't know anything about his father. I'm not going to discredit his father or whatever. But luckily, Vargas had a real trainer in Chico in his corner. Like and that's where ESPN were like, just like, oh yeah, so the second has to take control. Meanwhile, Chico knows his shit. He trained Tevin Farmer, like
Jason Sosa.
He trains a lot of guys.
Real guy, nice guy. Too.
And as the broadcast went on, ESPN was like, the guys were like, oh wow, this guy knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So they, but I don't think he was in a fight that was, scary.
No, it was one-sided. But all right, what about Larry Friars? You watch that? Larry Friars and Bauza? Bauza?
Yeah.
What do you think? What a fight, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say
it was all right.
It was you know what? It the best thing about the fight was for Bauza. That was the best thing that came out of the fight.
Right.
Because, he clearly won in every single way, but it was probably his toughest fight to date.
Sure, yeah.
So now he has something where now he could look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at to see what he needs to improve and, if he does.
Yeah. It was a nice win. Friars is a pain in the ass. Friars, he doesn't carry any pop, but he's constantly in your face.
Yeah, no, he is.
It's a good.
But I wouldn't care not to see Bauza again.
Oh, sure, no, I'll never watch that fight again. But congrats.
Or him in another, because it's just like he's like the type of guy. It's like,
you're like, go, man.
Yeah. Like who else is like that? I get him confused. Caleb Plant.
Oh, Plant, he's got strong legs. He just carries all
Plant,
the opponents.
that's the one.
And the guy can fight, man.
He could fight. Hands. But you watch and you're like, oh, good. And then he just carries them. He carries them the whole fight. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, let's drama. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was fun. There was no fights that night. So it was just Katie Taylor versus fucking Amanda Serrano and Amanda Serrano versus Lou DiBella and Lou DiBella versus Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not a fan, man. I didn't like it, though.
What, putting it out publicly?
Yeah, like Serrano, to my belief, she's been with DiBella for a long time. Mm-hmm. You have his cell phone number. Shoot him a text, man. If you have a beef or an issue, like you went to Twitter and aired it all out like that. So now us who have no business knowing your business, know your business.
Agreed.
I didn't like it. Like I thought it was very, just get the fuck out of here. That shit was stupid. Imagine if someone did that to you. Like imagine if Sergey Kovalev went on Twitter and was like, Jolene, you didn't get me to fight.
I'd pick up the phone in a second and be like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Exactly.
But it's just.
I thought Lou deserved better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. But it's just, it also goes back to, it goes both ends with the promoter and the fight. He's got to communicate.
Right.
Not when not when shit hits the fan.
Right.
Communicate.
Credit to Lou DiBella, because when his fighters fuck with him like that on Twitter, he comes back and he's like, I got something for you. Because, like, contrary to kind of like the Ryan Garcia De La Hoya thing, Ryan throws his shot and Oscar's just like, oh, that's cool, you're off the card.
Right, right.
So Lou makes it fun for everyone.
That is true.
But, yeah, I wasn't cool with that.
No, I agree. I think it was just, there's too many stories. It's either you're going to fucking fight or you're not. You're going to take less money or not. It doesn't need to be a long, dragged out thing. Serrano, if you don't want to take less money, I'm not mad at you. That's your choice.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like everybody's backpedaling. Hearn, everybody's just backpedaling, and it's like either they're going to fight or they're not.
Right. Exactly.
You know, but I don't mind the Twitter drama. I love it.
All right. Jose Pedraza, Mikel Lespiar. So that fight, Jose Pedraza's fighting Mikel Lespiar on ESPN and
tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Oh, all right. So tomorrow.
Good job studying.
They were scheduled to fight a couple weeks ago. Lespiar's manager showed up to Vegas, got COVID, fight got canked. Now it's rescheduled. Lespiar's manager is probably not invited. But
no, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, no, he's out.
Wouldn't it be a bitch if Pedraza's manager tested positive?
That'd be awesome.
I'm sure they.
No, it wouldn't be awesome.
No, I'm sure they're there already and tested and everything's good.
Yeah. But it's a good fight on paper.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a good fight on paper. I just hope I'm not disappointed. You know, like you want some action.
You know what it is with these fights? It's the only sport still going on, boxing and UFC. If all they need is one fight to break out and earn the eyes of everyone. And then it'll just be full steam ahead. And if yet nothing against the matchmaker or anything like that, it's for some reason.
It's a hit or miss. It's as a matchmaker, sometimes you get fucking lucky. Right. The budgets, as you could see with ESPN, are not calling for title fights. They don't have, you could see they don't have the budget, which is their business. But with these type of fights they're putting on, you get fucking lucky.
Right.
Sometimes you're like, this is a war on paper, and they go in and they're dancing. They're doing
it all the time. I personally credit the matchmakers for Top Rank in this series. I think the fights on paper are great. Like they're all fucking so good. And that's where it's out of their hands at that point. Like if you're the only sport going, why wouldn't you go in fucking guns blazing? Like Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward, that shit. Did you see Dustin Poirier in UFC the other night?
No, I don't watch UFC.
Well, you should, because the fight was it was crazy.
By the way, Django, whoever drops this, has to finish the rest of their drink. I'm drinking vodka and lemonade. This little punk ass is drinking Coors Light.
He's your fucking coaster.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at these coasters. Tyson, Soprano, Ali, Mayweather, Elvis, Rocky. Who am I taking?
Right.
I'm definitely taking. All right, don't interrupt me. I'm definitely taking Soprano.
The Zangrilli family hooked us up. Dylan White, Alexander Povetkin. I hate it. Keep going. What do you think?
Why do you hate it?
Because White's earned his shot. He hasn't lost in 5 years. The guy hasn't lost in 5 years. He beat Joseph Parker, Chisora, Oscar Rivas, who was undefeated, and Marius Locke. All of those guys along the way.
So who should he be fighting?
He should wait for his fucking title shot.
So he should just wait and not fight Povetkin.
In my opinion, yeah, wait it out. Wait this one out.
What do you think the fight's going to be? You think Povetkin's going to give him any?
Well, look what Povetkin just did with Hunter. Michael Hunter's a pain in the fucking ass. Who's a free agent, by the way. Congrats, Michael. And
I didn't. You told me that one.
Yeah, Michael Hunter's a free agent from Matchroom.
Well,
and he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter.
Yeah, he is. He's a nice guy too.
And he drew with Michael Hunter, which is tough because Michael Hunter's been steamrolling through heavyweight. And I'd say, credit to White. He wants to continue to fight the best. It's just he's been fucked around with this title shot, and now he's jumping into a fight with Povetkin's a super durable vet. It's a tough fight.
But I understand what you're saying, but I got to give props to White for being like, fuck it.
No, credit.
I mean, it's just, that's a throwback type of thing.
Hell yeah.
Guys these days are saying, I'll wait 2 years to fight this guy. I'll wait a year.
Right.
He's like, fuck that. I'm going in guns blazing. I'm going to win. You know, it's the confidence thing. So, You're wrong with that. So
Well,
let's
he should.
move on. You're wrong.
Okay. Well, he should get the fight
You're
over.
wrong.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Here's a question for you: if you had to give up something, which one would it be? UFC, boxing, or drinking? Think hard.
UFC has never broke my heart, so they stay. They've never let me down. Alcohol, we had some battles, but we're okay now. Boxing goes. Goodbye. This sport breaks your heart every weekend.
Wow.
Every weekend it breaks your heart. Can I throw something out there? Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman will probably retire, and they will not have all fought each other. Can you say the same thing about Duran, Leonard, Hernstam back in the late 80s, all that time? Like, that's disgusting.
No,
that these
right.
top guys in the sport are going to retire, and they're not going to fucking round robin that shit. Fuck, it's ridiculous.
All right, you don't have to start bashing the fucking sport. Jesus Christ,
they
we're
make
in it.
They make it easy. I love it. It's my fucking second wife. They make it so easy to rip. So boxing's out.
That's horrible.
All right, what about you? Boxing, drinking, or New Jersey?
Oh.
Get rid of this fucking dumb state. This state is so stupid.
You're an asshole for putting that in there.
Because New Jersey's dumb, and I think you should keep
New Jersey is not fucking dumb.
Keep going.
Well, where would you move? Tell me where you would move.
California. Next question.
Oh, so you'd be fake.
That'd be awesome.
No,
Keep going.
what about when we were in Vegas and you were like, I'd love to live here? As we're driving in Vegas, passing like bums on the street, hookers everywhere, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to raise my kids here. Are you out of your mind?
Those bums have families too.
Which one would I get rid of? I guess I'd have to say
Boxing.
New Jersey.
Yeah, kick this shit. This shit is stupid. We get 3 cool months a year. That's why we're fight fans, because during the winter and the other 9 months, we're just sitting at home waiting for the fucking
That's not true. Did you sit home all
what
winter?
do you think, let's see, LA. You want to talk about some road trips?
Yeah.
You want to go boxing?
No, go road trips.
We went to a fight in LA. It was Matty Arashkev was on the card. Someone else was on Kia was on the card, and that guy Andy was managing. What was his name?
Virgilius.
You're right. Virgilius Stapulonis. What a story.
Fought Nate Gallimore.
Nate Gallimore and Virgilius won, and his manager thought it was a robbery.
Yeah, that we rigged
it. He was taken to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
But yeah, it was at a badminton center where a bunch of Chinese kids were just whipping badminton.
Yes.
Yes. That means, yeah. Yeah, no, we were in LA for a long time, remember? And we were Googling like the most dangerous places in LA. Compton came up, obviously.
We were in the car. We had time because we only had 3 guys on the show. It was kind of a club show type of thing. So we had time and we're driving. We're going somewhere. And I said, let's put in the dangerous places in California, like in LA County, because it was there or whatever it is. So asshole 1 and asshole 2 are like, yeah. So we Googled the most dangerous places and went to like, what, 4 of them?
Yeah.
Like drove through and we're like.
We had time before the weigh-in, I think.
Yeah, we're like, this isn't even bad.
Oh.
Where I was like, what are they talking about? Like,
and then some guy like blasted his radio and you thought you were getting shot.
That's not true. That is such a fucking lie. That was in Philadelphia.
That's right, that was Philly. But
we were going to a fight, or we were coming home from a fight, and we're driving down the street. Joe's driving. I'm in the passenger side. You know, Philly streets are narrow as shit.
Yeah.
And it was the summertime, so everybody was out and whatever, and we're just driving. All of a sudden, somebody set off a bunch of fireworks.
Yeah.
And I
started doing karate in the passenger seat. Fucking Jolene Lee.
I literally I thought like somebody was shooting at us. Yeah. I didn't know.
All right, trick question. If you were to rob a bank, who are the 3 fighters you'd bring with you?
All right. Well, I gotta think of it. You're taking from the top.
No,
that doesn't
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I took from there.
You took it. There was 3 up there.
I didn't. Who are the 3 fighters?
Anthony, please. My 3 fighters. All right, my driver would be Sergey Kovalev because he could drive like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or Tomas Adamek.
He could drive?
Who would I? Yeah.
Okay.
They're Eastern European. There's no.
Yeah,
they drive fast. The people I would bring in would probably be Lemachenko for sure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he would just like come from the roof in and out and like
Matrix.
You know, like the Matrix, exactly. And I think I'd bring Madiar Ashkiev because he'd just yell at everybody and it'd be a distraction.
That's a good one.
Like he'd come in and just be like, ah! Yeah. And it'd be a distraction while Lemachenko is robbing me and him are robbing the bank. Sergey's outside. Those 3, they get it. They're not going to say anything, so we're good and we're cleared and we got a lot of money.
Madiar Ashkiev's our fighter. Is the meanest nice guy you guys love.
The meanest nice guy.
He's undefeated. He's a beast.
Yes. He's supposed to fight Charles Conwell.
Yeah. All right, my guys are. I'm going Iran Barkley.
Okay.
Iran Barkley was he was a thug. He was a beast.
But you take him now how he is. Like you got to take him 2020 Iran Barkley.
Oh, like I'm robbing a bank this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, Fabiano Pena. And I choose Fabiano because I feel like he's done it before.
He would know. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like, I feel like he knows the ins and outs. Damn, I'm probably going to take Usyk.
It's okay, Spell.
Because Usyk, I think he's crazy. You know?
Okay,
like if you took Adrian Broner, like he'd be in there on Instagram Live, like look at us in the ball.
That's the thing.
Like,
that's why you can't.
He'd get us caught.
Yeah.
So Usyk, Fabiano Pena, because I know he has the experience, and I'd probably take Jerome Miller, man, because I know he would never come clean to the cops. He'd be like, I didn't do it. Like fucking, it wasn't us.
Are you kidding me? He would toss you under a bus so quick.
No, we would have to form a bond.
You think that when he comes out with this so-called pill, food, whatever he took, he's not going to throw Joe Blow, who gave it to him, under the bus?
Well, I have to assume we're best friends going in.
That's right. You're not caught. Me, Sergey, Madiar, and Lemachenko has gotten away with the goods.
Well, if we get caught, no one's going to write each other out on my team.
Miller is going to sing like a
Did you see the video last night?
Yeah, and he's going to sing. And you...
No,
okay,
man, I think I've got the 18.
Bad.
Right, 3 fights you'd like to see in the next 4 months.
Joshua Fury.
That's great. It's not happening. Keep going.
Well, it's a fucking question what I'd like to see.
All right, keep going.
It's not about what's going to happen. Crawford, Spence. You better get ready to guzzle. Anthony, you better get ready to get another beer.
Crawford, Spence. I don't know how to play this stupid fucking game. All right, Crawford, Spence.
Yeah.
Fuck that fight.
Cheney, Cassius Cheney, and George Arias.
Oh.
I gotta throw one of our guys in there.
Yeah. That's a great fight.
It is a good fight. I like those. That's what we need to see more of.
Solid. Good job, Joe.
Solid champ stuff. That's your 3,
and
right?
Serrano and Taylor.
Yeah, that's 4, but we only needed 3. So
it's 4. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev. That's the best fight. It's the best fight you can make at 75.
No, I agree. That's
the 2 kings of the division right now. It's the best fight
you really studied. You got notes down there and everything.
Danny Jacobs versus David Lemieux at 68. They should have fought at 60. It would have been gold at 60. They're both at 68. They're both. David Lemieux's still only 31. He's still young.
Oh, I know.
You would think he's a little older. He's been around. He's seasoned. It's a fucking great fight at 68.
I'm not mad at it.
And they're both under the zone, I think. I mean,
yeah, Lemieux's with Golden Boy and
David Lemieux, Danny Jacobs at 68. And then, dude, throwing one of mine in too. Sergey, the motherfucking Crusher Kovalev versus the new Jack. I love it. Completely different styles. Who's next in line for fucking 75?
Well, you know what? It's always good to put the 2 guys that have had the downfalls together.
Right. Two. I feel like, I don't know, but Jack, 2 really good guys And I think they'd make for a great fight.
Yeah, that's a great fight. You really did your fight. I look like an asshole.
I'm assistant matchmaker is what I do.
Okay, yeah, assistant. Remember that.
All right, cool. Also, if you had to, this is a random. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
This is
Go.
great. A mandatory amount of alcohol to curling.
Curling? Can you imagine basketball trying to shoot free throws and shit?
Oh my god.
Tipping?
There's every sport would be a shit show. Mandatory alcohol.
What about do you think there's anything out there that would actually break the internet?
Yes.
What?
Donald Trump getting shot.
Oh, that's something different. That would break the shit out of it.
That would.
That'd
What
be
did you
super
have?
unfortunate.
No.
It would. We're live. It'd be unfortunate. I was thinking boxing related, but if we're not boxing related, I guess.
What's your boxing related? Don't be a punk.
No, I don't have one.
You did have one.
Non-boxing.
You
related?
told me before the podcast you had one.
No,
Say it. Now you feel like a jerk.
Well,
Because mine
it'd be
was
right-
great.
Right now it'd be easy, but like a Crawford Spence signing would be huge.
Ooh, that would break the
De La
internet.
Hoya versus Ryan Garcia would fucking.
Wouldn't break shit. The internet is not boxing based. The internet is everything
Look,
based.
Floyd Manning getting signed was worldwide based. Everyone
Didn't
stopped
break
what
the
they were
internet.
doing. All right, if Trump bounced out of the closet, that
Anthony,
would break
did you
the
stop what
internet.
you were doing when Mayweather and Pacquiao, Mayweather Pacquiao
Or
got
they
made? Did
No.
you stop? Do you know where you were when it got made?
No.
You're
He
wrong.
was just being
I
born.
remember watching it, though.
He was literally just being born.
Stop.
All right, is that all we got? Do we spin the wheel or are we good?
Oh, well, yeah. We're going to do, no, we have more stuff, but we're going to do a wheel spin to see who wins the glove.
I'm rooting for fucking David.
Your
Cushing's
computer
son.
is dead.
Oh, no. No, it's right there.
This is what happens when you go live. It's dead.
No, it's coming up. Watch.
Where's it coming up? I don't see a light on.
I'll throw this thing out the fucking
Oh, there's a light
Don't
there.
touch.
I think you guys got to finish the Jenga game, too.
It's your
It's
turn.
coming up.
How many do you have? Oh.
Fucking 17.
Well, because
man.
you've been. Oh, let me do a joke.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not what I was doing.
There's a whole row gone.
Here.
All right.
I don't want the whole world to know my password. So.
Joe's password.
Boom. All right, this is it. The winner gets signed Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev glove. I have my money.
Oh, they're not going to be able to see it.
That's right. We can tell.
It's all right.
Tilt it up.
Yeah, that worked good.
I have my money on David.
All right. Well,
Push
it's a
it.
wheel. See? Oh, there. See? It's a wheel, so we're going to spin, and I'll bring it like that. All right. Good luck.
Glenn Healy's going to win. I fucking feel it.
Who is it?
Who is it?
86 boxing is the winner.
Oh, someone.
Wait. Now you got to wait for official.
86 boxing is
80
our winner.
86 boxing. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
You gotta private message us on the Joe and Joe Show Twitter with your information and we'll send it. But
Oh, Glenn, you weren't even close, bro.
we're gonna do
Evan,
another spin. We have another glove we could send too.
This one also.
It'll be the Kovalev Canelo, but I feel let's give it another whirl. I took 86 boxing out.
Oh, Brandon Debelak.
Oh, he was
Wow.
our old intern.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, Brandon, send us your information. We'll send it to you. Congratulations, Mike Brown. You got screwed because you were right there.
Healy, you were right there, too.
Oh, well. Thank you guys for retweeting and supporting us. We're just trying to keep busy with this quarantine shit. And, hope you enjoy the show. What else are we on doing?
That's it. Unless you want to keep
I think
going.
it's Jolene's turn in Jenga.
What, no, I have another question. What website or app that doesn't exist, but you really wish it did?
Box. See that? Don't touch it.
I gotta put it here so that guests can see.
A website or app that doesn't exist. I wish it. I wish we could get an app that would identify tools. We could call it the tool set, and it had like a human barcode. And at fight night, anyone with an untailored suit, we could scan them, and it would tell us. It would tell us tool, or it would say they're legit. Let them in the ring.
Oh, so the people that scan.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's an app on your phone.
Fight related.
All right, go. No, the Jenga. Mine is an app that if you get too annoying 3 times or more on any social media platform, your account gets canceled and you are off social media.
That's a fucking good one.
Like you get 3 strikes and you're out.
That is a
So
good
if
one.
you put obnoxious pictures or, oh my God, my life is the best. Oh my God, I'm so busy. Oh my God, this and like you get ejected.
That is a good one.
I know. This is what I do.
Got a fresh beer if you knock this Jenga over.
All right.
Chug.
I think that's it.
No, we got more. Oh, we don't.
That is it. Let's wrap.
If
These
you got
people need to go to
arrested,
sleep.
if you got arrested with no explanation, what do you think your friends or family would assume you had done?
Rob a bank. I want to rob a bank before I die.
This is another thing about Joe. We're on a road trip, and there was a bunch of us in the car, and we all said, if you can get away with if you were going to die, if you were going to the electric chair and can get away with one crime, what would it be? Right?
It was on the way home from Pernell Whitaker's service,
Yes.
right?
And, all of us were murdering people. We'll kill this person. We'll kill that person.
Found a lot about it, main events.
This guy was like, I'll rob a bank and then I'll go to the electric chair. It doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, yeah, man. I grew up on the movie Heat. Like, The Town. If you don't want to rob a bank after watching The Town, you're weird. We wouldn't be friends.
So you think that your family and friends would think you robbed a bank?
I would hope.
Mine-
That'd be gangster if they thought that.
Mine would definitely be fighting. Without a doubt.
Solid.
Anthony, shh. Go ahead. Go. Come on, let's go. People got to go eat dinner or something. Come on.
Fuckers.
Come on.
It's looking kind of tough. I think there's really only 1 or 2 you can do.
Come on.
Oh, Anthony.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on.
Shut the fuck
Don't
up.
get scared.
Oh, he's got it.
You're holding it with that
He's
paint.
got it.
Oh!
Damn it.
Chug it. Not too much. You got the kids later.
That's why he needs to chug.
That's why you can't go. Anyway,
That was close.
my hair has grease in it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If anybody tuned in, I hope more than 2 or 1 person tuned in. And we'll see you next time. Let's see if this works, and we'll take it from there. Any last words?
Nope. Get the fuck out of my basement.
Wear your masks. Anthony likes to wear them to houses.
Peace.
Later.